to this educational session. We will discuss a topic frequently asked by many couples. What are the differences in the effects women experience when having sex with a circumcised husband compared to an uncircumcised one? We will use simple terms. Mr. P for the male genitalia, Miss V for the female genitalia. The goal is not sensationalism, but rather education on health, hygiene, and understanding between husband and wife. Let's discuss this in a calm, scientific, and practical manner. Circumcision, or circumcision, is a medical or cultural procedure in which the foreskin, commonly known as the foreskin, is cut or removed. With this foreskin removed, the head of the penis remains exposed. In uncircumcised men, the foreskin remains, covering the head of the penis. This foreskin is natural and can be moved back and forth. Both conditions, circumcised and uncircumcised, are perfectly normal. The differences lie in hygiene, comfort, and the effect on the female partner during intercourse. The first important thing to discuss is hygiene. For circumcised husbands, the penis is easier to clean because the head of the penis is always exposed. The risk of smegma, a mixture of oil and dead skin cells, builds up much lower. The impact for women. During intercourse, the risk of vaginal irritation is lower. Bacterial, fungal, or viral infections are also reduced. In fact, research shows that the risk of transmitting HPV, the virus that can cause cervical cancer, is lower if the partner is circumcised. For uncircumcised husbands, the penis is still covered by the foreskin. If hygiene is not maintained, smegma can build up under the skin. As a result, during intercourse, women can be more susceptible to vaginal discharge, itching, and even vaginal infections. However, it's important to emphasize, if hygiene is maintained properly, these risks can be minimized. Next, let's talk about the sensations women experience during intercourse. With a circumcised husband, the head of the penis tends to be drier because it is no longer protected by the foreskin. During vaginal penetration, the friction is more direct. Some women experience this sensation more intensely because the vaginal walls are stimulated more strongly. However, for others, if lubrication is lacking, the sensation can feel a little rougher. This means that partners need to ensure there is enough initial stimulation and lubrication to remain comfortable. With an uncircumcised husband, the foreskin moves back and forth during penetration. This movement adds natural lubrication and can make the friction feel softer. Some women find it more comfortable because the movement is smoother. But again, hygiene is key to ensuring this sensation remains positive and does not cause problems. Long-term effects are also important to understand. Research shows that wives of circumcised men have a lower risk of cervical cancer. This is because HPV transmission is reduced. Conversely, women with uncircumcised partners may have a higher risk if hygiene is not maintained or if their husbands have a habit of changing sexual partners. However, if the couple is healthy, faithful, and maintains good hygiene, this difference is not always significant. It's not just about physical aspects. Psychological factors also play a role. Some women feel safer and more confident when their husbands are circumcised, as they perceive it as more hygienic. However, other women don't mind, as the most important thing is communication, affection, and mutual comfort. Culture also plays a role. In many countries, circumcision is a common tradition, so women are accustomed to having circumcised partners. In other countries, circumcision is not common and is still considered normal. Regardless of the circumstances, circumcised or uncircumcised intimacy can still be healthy and enjoyable. if couples pay attention to the following. Maintain penis and vagina hygiene, gives shower and clean intimate areas before and after intercourse. Use lubrication, gives ensure adequate foreplay, or use additional lube. If necessary, this prevents vaginal irritation. Open communication gives talk to each other about comfort, pain, or preferences. Pay attention to health gives get regular reproductive health checks, including pap smears for women. Respect differences gives don't compare negatively. Every body is unique, and the most important thing is love and mutual respect. So, what effects do women experience when having sex with a circumcised husband compared to one who isn't? From a hygiene and health perspective, circumcision offers more benefits. In terms of sensation and comfort, both can be pleasurable, as long as there is communication, lubrication, and hygiene. From a psychological perspective, this depends on culture and personal preference. Remember, the key to a healthy, intimate relationship isn't just the condition of the penis or vagina, but rather mutual trust, comfort, and genuine love. Hopefully, this explanation is helpful for couples who want to better understand each other's bodies, maintain their health, and build a more harmonious, intimate relationship.